Hey y'all, I'm Scrub, and welcome back to Schedule 1. In the last part, we started getting our meth lab set up, which seems to be going a-okay for us. We got some stuff burning over here on the chemistry station, we get stuff cooking, we're mixing up the new stuff to figure out what we want to sell, and then we're giving it to our dealer right now. We also did a lot of catching up over in the actual grow house itself, which is our main source of income at the moment, and that place is doing mostly fine. It's got a decent little bit of automation. There's a little bit of tweaking here and there I think we need to make, but I think that place should be pretty self-sufficient soonish. And in even better news than all of that, I figured out how to put clothes on. Yay! The belt is a little bit weird, I'll admit, but I don't hate this look so far. We'll probably go buy more stuff. It's an actual tab. I thought it was gonna be something in the phone, but there's a character tab right here. And it looks like we are out of mixer, so we should probably go grab some of that for the night. Actually, drop this off before we do anything else. And that will be ready by the time we get back, so we'll just run over to... It might be quicker to go over to this gas mart for once. Yeah, look at that. We're rocking some new threads. You love to see it. Go ahead and start working our way back down the list in reverse. Yeah, we'll start with the mouthwash. That's a pretty easy one, and we are already using it anyway. Fat balls for 91. That's actually not great. Let's try the flu medicine, see how that does. And for now, until we figure out exactly what we want to sell, of course, we are gonna deal with this again. It's been a while, game. Keep going down, please. There we go. Just be making random jars of this stuff, and then we will give it over to our new dealer, Brad, who lives right next door to us, which is pretty nice. Okay, fat mint for 88. Even worse. Our first strain might have been the best one so far. I think that one was just over 100. There is the laundering getting done. Excellent. We'll just run these over to our dealer in the morning, and there's the bug where it doesn't give us anything. It's fine. I think it gives it to us tomorrow. Gotta make our early morning cash by taking out the trash, and then we will run this over to Brad, and we should be good. Did want to check out the pawn shop early too, because that is the other thing we got to check out last time, except we didn't because the guy wasn't actually there. Go ahead and you are full up. That's okay. We can probably run some of this over to Benji. Of course, he's out doing his job because Benji is the best. We love him. Can we actually see him? We still need to pick up Eugene. Okay, Benji's over on north side. Let's just run to the pawn shop. I want to see if we can at least figure out who works here. Are they dead? Did we accidentally kill this guy somehow? All right, the pawn shop might be bugged actually, and we'll set these ones up for late night. We do have to remember we do have those deals that we have to get done at regular night, because I think they asked for them at like 4 in the fucking morning, which is great. Okay, Molly, you're still here. Perfect. Yeah, go ahead and grab some of this, and you had a decent chunk of money for me. There you go. Love to see it. I do think I am going to pull the trigger on firing this guy for a little bit, because he is literally just eating up money daily. It is a little bit of a waste of money on the hiring bonus, but I'm not that worried about that part of it. I honestly just want him out of the way and not just standing here more than anything. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the drying racks. I think they might be one of those things that needs to be ironed out, which is fine. We'll figure it out. We do need to stop by here at least once a day anyway. We have so much Granddaddy Purple. We need to start doing something with that. Gonna grab the product I need for tonight's, or the early deal. Seriously, who is supposed to work here? Like anybody. I just need one person to work here so I can use the damn thing. Please, I'm begging you. Ah, here we go, Eugene. Hey man, free sample of this. What do you think? 87. There we go. Oh, you really like it. Good for you, man. Enjoy. I think with that, we actually have every contact wrapped up for now, and Benji needs more product because he's good at his job. I may just be really unfortunate, and my pawn shop might be bugged, because that's the third time I've stopped by there. There's still nobody there, and there's no deals going on, so they can't be waiting for these. Let's see how you do with motor oil. That's probably a good mix. Clean up a little bit. I know I literally bought a thing for this, but it's all right here, so it's relatively convenient. And Miracle Express for 94 is okay. Go ahead and cook some of this up, and then we'll add our next mixture in. Gasoline, how bad could that be? And for now, I am thinking that we probably don't want to actually have the end goal lab over here. We'll probably put that in the barn, which I was thinking about making the grow house, but I'm not entirely sure. It might be a split down the middle. Let's see how big the place is. Dark Rhino for 70. Yikes, that is really bad. So far, nothing great for gasoline. Perfect timing. We can go ahead and run all these deals out real quick before they expire. All 2 of them, and we still have 4 or 5 hours on those, so we have plenty of time. There we go. Kim knows how to show up to a deal early. Thank you, Kim. Hey, there we go. Quick delivery. Love to see it. 1K on Benji's, not the most, but better than nothing. And we'll just offload some of our garbage on you for now. Probably not a bad idea to head over here first to make sure that we have enough for these deals. We got 3 4s of purple cheese, you Stingy bastards. Just buy 5. It makes my life so much easier. It's fine. We'll figure it out. One batch of this probably just need to get all put into baggies so we don't have to worry about this for the next week or 2. And by that, I mean probably like 3 days. Oh, Sexy Ghost is ready. And this I was making to set up our dealers. Are we okay on our backstock? Yeah, we'll fill them all in jars just to be safe. Okay, there we go. Decent little backstock on that. Curfew is starting soon. And let's see what they do now. Because I did go ahead and try some of these 12s to see what they end up doing with them. It looks like they're just going to put them in the input again. Try even more of those. We'll just start trying to do these little back-to-backs might be the way. I'm not sure. All right, 1 full stack of purple cheese and baggies just to make sure that we're taken care of. Molly just ran out of product as well. They should take care of our deals until we get some at freaking 3 a.m. Pops out on foot patrol, no problem. Just go around the long way and probably stop off at the lab after this to make sure that we're good on that. Oh, you literally turned Cyclopean. Rock on, dude. A few people are showing up a little bit early, so we can go ahead and start running some of this out real quick. Benji ran out of that almost immediately. So that's, I guess, a good problem to have. I missed a deal, apparently. Or missed 2, yikes. We'll head back, grab that stuff. Not too much of a problem. Speaking of Benji, that was, yep, you're out of product. We'll come back and get you something later. Okay, we have energy drinks, and then we need to go do another run out. So we'll get these started, and then I'll probably head over, grab the rest of our product, and then buy even more from the gas station, if I have any space left. There we go. We are good on the purple cheese now, so we'll just stop by here on our way past, and then we should be pretty good. You, sir, have exquisite breasts. I would also like to buy some stuff to make meth, please. Okay, so the one thing we won't be able to get are the cukes, but I'm okay with that. We'll come back and get some later, I'm sure. But I believe that will be everything tested with what we currently have unlocked. So that was a lot faster than with the other stuff. That was nice. Up to the diner, so we need to go the long way around. That's fine. Don't get stuck on a stupid bush that you don't need to. All deals are done for the night, so we can probably actually go launder some of this cash for the evening, and then we'll be a-okay. Ultra Monkey for 92 is okay, not great. Let's try the Viagra out, see how that goes. Couple hours on each of these, so we should be able to go take care of some other business in the meantime. We probably need to run some stuff out to our dealers. Miracle Balls for 102. There we go. That's a decent one. I think that might be tied for first, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I think every dealer has already called in at least once today, except Brad, but I think he's probably just about out. Fortunately, he's also right next to our lab, so that works out pretty easily. But yeah, you're probably gonna be an exclusive weed dealer, honestly, just because you're literally right next door to the thing. Benji will probably be a little column A, little column B, and I do want to grab these cukes before I forget. I always forget that you sell this stuff as well. Benji, my boy, how'd you end up? 1.1, and you need some product. Go ahead and take this. Okay, looks like this just finished up. Great timing on that, so we'll grab those, see if the other stuff is finished. Oh, 45, perfect. In which case, go ahead and mix with this real quick. Okay, we are just about out of the acid and the phosphorus, so we need to go make a run for some of that, which means it's probably also a good time to, oh, aspen cake for, oh, 85, that's not great. Well, let's try with the bananas. Probably put in a dead drop for another order of pseudo. Yeah, let's actually phone that in real quick. We can get 7 at a time now, which is not too shabby. This stuff definitely lasts a lot longer than the seeds do. And that was sexy gruel for 84. Not that sexy, if we're being honest. We'll run these over to Brad, and then I think that might be a good opportunity to go ahead and get the backstock set up again for our grow house. Yeah, you're still making a decent little profit when you're just living off spares. Whee! Yeah, this golden skateboard's pretty damn fun, I will say. It is definitely worth the investment once you have some spare capital. Perfect timing. All this stuff did end up drying. So let's go ahead, grab all that down, go ahead and start the next round. And I'm pretty sure we need a bunch of Super Monkey, and we also need to go buy some stuff at the store. Pretty much everything that isn't OG Kush is pretty much stocked to max, so we can definitely do a little bit more mixing to hand out. It looks like our dead drop is ready for the pseudo as well. After this, we should be good on mixers at the grow house, and I think by the end of all this, we should have the next batch ready over at the lab. Here we go. Yeah, you need some Super Monkey. Get that started, and we will stock the back stock over here even further. Also not sure if smaller quantities dry faster. I'm guessing no, but that would be nice. Here we go. Yeah, we'll do 1 stack of each type of green crack we're selling. That should actually take care of a lot of our storage space. Super Monkey, you could use, let's do 5 in baggies, the rest can go in jars. I do know we need to automate this step at some point, but I actually do kind of enjoy the packaging and the chemistry of this. It's very relaxing to me, as well as making sure the back's super organized. I do like this layout. It probably would not hurt to do a batch of Sour Diesel and Granddaddy Purple as well, while we're trying to make sure that we don't have anything overstocked waiting. I think we've actually found a decent little loop to figure out exactly what we're gonna give out to our dealers and what we're going to keep for ourselves. I think if we keep maybe 10 baggies minimum, so we definitely need to update these ones. That's going to be our Sour Diesel strains. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe 10 of those and then the rest in jars, and then we just hand out jars, and then we'll be a-okay on this front. So I think our grow house is pretty much as planned as it can be, aside from getting our automation up to date. I think we're going to need to do another shopping trip before the day's out, just to make sure everything's topped up. There we go. Our purple lines down here are looking a lot better, and our other green crack line's also looking great. We just got to top up the OG Kush and the Sour Diesel, and then we should be okay for another couple days and get that Girl Scout bud. And I think we just need the Sour Diesel strains, or were these those? I think these were those. Before we head out, make sure everything is a-okay on the stocking line. There we go. That's respectable. Probably actually stock up on these while we're out. Okay, so 2 stacks of jars, 1 stack of baggies, and then 4 individual. That'll be fine. I'm not usually one to worry about this kind of stuff, but if we have not become a rewards member for that gas station chain, I'm going to be a little cross. I literally spend thousands there a day. We can probably make so much of that money back. There we go. Now we don't have a weird number of baggies. Hooray. And even better, we have just enough to stock these up. I should probably actually throw a stack of this on the station itself. So probably buy 1 more stack before we head to bed for the night. How are our dealers doing, by the way? See if how much I need to bring out. Benji could use, I think, 3 stacks. You're doing okay. And you have a decent chunk. There we go. That should take care of him. And I think we're probably good to head to bed for the night since we have a decent little backstock. Oh, and the lab's probably done cooking as well. We've been over here for a few hours. Not you. I need to go talk to the other one. Sorry. Oh, we also need to go do this dead drop. Okay, we might have a couple things to do before bed, as it turns out. Let's see, go ahead and take these. Also remember to shift click, that's a thing you can do. How well do phosphorus and acid stack? Are those 20s or are those 10s? They are 10s, okay. I'm also gonna check out the cash laundering real quick while I'm in the neighborhood. And yeah, I don't think there's really too much else we need to get done right away, so let's head to bed for the night after we mix up what we have. Oh, right, we should try out the, I think we need to check out the paracetamol in our last batch, and then we'll figure out what we actually want to start making. Oh, in perfect time, we actually just got rid of some of the ingredients, so let's go ahead and throw those back up. For now, that can be our storage for that. We'll grab our paracetamol, and then we'll figure out what we're actually making. Hooray. And that gives us a big thunderfuck for 87, which isn't that great. Looks like we are going to be selling Dream Crack, which is meth along with Adderall, and also Miracle Balls, which is meth with Viagra, which means we should probably go make a trip and get this set up a little bit more properly. Take out trash a little bit early too, but I think I'll go do one more quick run to get us actually set up in the lab, since we're actually set up a lot quicker than I thought we would be. So we'll get this started so that tomorrow we can actually start cranking out product for retail, and then we'll go from there. Oh, fuck, that scared the shit out of me. Get out of here. You are almost about to get shot. Okay, I wasn't expecting this game to be a horror game. That actually caught me off guard. This is why you don't do any thinking outside in the world. You just go do what you need to do, and then you get back to somewhere else so you can't be intruded upon while you're just trying to think. Okay, plenty of pseudo. We're okay. I'm gonna have a coke to calm... Oh, sorry, a cuke to calm my nerves. Refreshing. Also, I completely forgot we actually need to go to the store, so let's go do that. Hey, Javier, how's it going? I need to get, what was it, 2 stacks of Adderall and Viagra? Okay, there is a slight problem here. We actually are a little bit too full at the moment, so grab 20. Oh, right, I was supposed to go drop the stuff at the dealer. Whoops, it's fine. We'll make it work. I need to make a second trip to go get baggies and stuff anyway. And you have just enough room for this, so there you go. Have fun with it. We'll get you some real product here shortly. I also gotta figure out how to up the quality on this stuff. Right now, we're just selling standard, which is okay, but obviously I'd like to sell top tier. If I had to guess, that has something to do with the drying oven. Or maybe it's even the basic chemistry set. I don't know. But we'll go ahead and set up our mixer here, and you need stuff to be mixed with. Here we go. First batch of Dream Crack for retail. Love it. 2 stacks of jars, and then I think we can use those last... Ooh. Hold on. Do I have medium racks or large racks in here? Oh, right, this rack. Okay. Yeah, I might need to actually do a little bit of sorting in the lab tomorrow. For now, I just want to make sure we have the stuff, then I'll probably start the day for tomorrow. Oh, hello. Okay, a brick press and a cauldron. Those look like the next ones, because this is all just the standard stuff. Probably not hurt to actually get the legit stuff going, honestly. So we might as well grab those while we're here. Other than that, I don't see anything we can use to actually improve the process or anything like that. I am ready for you this... Whoa, what? Okay, it's a lot harder to aim in this game than you would think. Do we loot you? Are you gonna be fine? It's like it didn't happen. You guys really suck at your job. That was not even a block away. That was like an alley away. Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. That's how you reload. At least it's not like a full thing. That's kind of nice. So I guess we'll keep the spare bullet over here for now. That is something as far as quality of life goes I would like to see, is like maybe just do like a box of ammo, like maybe 30 rounds instead of just like 6 cylinders per slot, because that seems really egregious. And I guess maybe they're trying to incentivize you to not use this stuff, but it's so fun. And if there's no aiming reticle. We made it work though. Here we go. Packaging station Mark II and the mixing station Mark II. There we go. So now we got this stuff up to date. That means the old stations go onto the pawn shop pile until I figure out how to get those guys to work. Yay. Just gotta do a little bit of cleanup and then we should be good for the night. Of course, go ahead and get some of this mixed up overnight as well. There we go. That should be good for a night. How'd we do? 831.3. About 10K through ourselves and the dealers. Yeah, we are starting to make big bucks now. And up to Bagman 2. Hopefully that gets us something. Doesn't look like it. Okay, looks like that's gonna start slowing down as we get further. That's fair. And there is some of our dream crack up and ready to go. Let's go ahead and package some of that. Also, yeah, is that guy dead? Let's see, dealers, you have 888. Okay. I think we're fine, because I don't think he was one of ours. If he is, I'm sure he'll get over it. And if he doesn't come back, I suppose that's one less customers I have to worry about. So, hooray. More for everybody else. To be honest, I do not remember what I wanted to do to start today off. Go ahead and agree to that. Yeah, between the jump scare and the murder of a man, I'm a little bit flustered for the moment, not gonna lie. Benji's going back home after a night of dealing. Oh yeah, check how they're doing. Looks like they're all okay still. Check the pawn shop again and probably be disappointed. Yep, that tracks. Is there like just something I'm supposed to sell too? Like that would be a weird call to make, right? You know what? If I did kill the guy that runs this place, then he earned it, I will say. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. I think it might be bugged, which is a shame. And I cannot stress this enough. Okay, got a couple hours on each of our laundering operations, so we should probably stop back by and drop even more cash off once those are done. I guess we'll go to the grow house for a little bit and do a little bit of mixing and whatnot. And I haven't had any orders come in for any of that yet. It might take a day or two for the news to circulate. Yeah, let's see what we have on the back stock and see what we want to get through. A round of green crack and granddaddy purple should be okay. As for what we want to make, we can really go with either. Follow up, why are you guys not working? Hold on, I might need to do the safety save and swap back in. I'll be right back. There we go. Okay, you're at least working again. Yeah, we'll pull the rest of this off and see if that wakes him up. Did I forget to pay him? Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. If you pay them, they'll work if you can believe it. Oh, that's why you were working, because, yeah, you're cheaper. Durr. Okay. Good news. I'm just mostly an idiot. We figured it out. Hooray. Okay, there's the laundering operations just finishing up. So we'll go ahead, package this, and then I'll run out to those real quick. Mega Thunderfuck, that was over on this shelf. Here we go. Now we're starting to look pretty decent on the jar storage. That's actually what I want to see. We'll let that batch go, and it's probably time to check in on the lab as well. So we'll check the lab, then we'll go launder some more money, and then I might be able to start dealing soon after that. I should probably check in on my dealers as well. I haven't gotten any texts or anything like that, but they have had quite a bit of time to offload what they have. Our first retail batch of Miracle Balls is underway, so that should be fine. We'll go ahead and run those deals, and then probably come back here first to make sure that's good. Oh, the cops are way out today. Wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that a guy got shot yesterday. Probably not. Not sure if he's still open. Looks like he might be closed. I was gonna check what the next, okay, we might be able to, oh, I can't zoom in, damn it. Okay, the barn's 25,000, it looks like. Okay, that's what I want to check on. We can probably get the barn in the next day or two if we really want to. Here we go. There's our first jars of product. Those look great. We still got 3 hours on the oven, so we got plenty of time to actually work on the grow house for a little bit. Time to see if they hopefully figured out how to use the drying rack. My guess is no. Yeah, I think it might have something to do with the quantities we're doing now. I think it might have screwed them up, which is a shame, but there's not much I can do about it except do their job for them. At least I don't have to bring stuff over here or clip it, so that's nice. Okay, we have one more stack of green crack, and then everything else is going to be smaller batches. Last batch will actually be some pink puke, and then I think we'll be good to start doing some dealing by the time that's all packaged up. And of course, in the past, 30, 45 minutes I've been waiting for this to get done, I got 2 more deals in for purple cheese, if you can believe it. There's a bunch of pink puke. Okay, yeah, we're starting to look okay back here. Probably actually start running these deals, which there's so many 4s, guys. Just buy one more. That's all you have to do, you greedy bastards. Just make my job slightly easier. Hey, there we go. 7 super monkey. That's so much easier. Okay, we cannot run all these at once unless I leave something behind, which at this point, I'll be honest, I feel like I probably need my revolver and a melee weapon for when I inevitably mess up shooting somebody. So we'll probably keep those on us going forward. We should be able to get most of these deals done. We'll just have to stop back, pick up a little bit extra, and then we'll be good. There we go. 7 super monkey. George, you're quickly becoming my new favorite. Proud of you. Yeah, this guy's always buying a bunch, and he pays well. Love to see it. Okay, you want purple cheese? I have none of that other than the jar, so you're gonna have to wait. You also want that, and that's a cop, so we'll just keep going this way. I don't have your stuff. We'll be back. Okay, I may have given you the wrong product, but you were okay with it. Oh, yeah, I totally gave you the wrong stuff. Whoops. She wanted pink puke, but the ice cream cum is actually pink, so that's why I grabbed it. She seems okay with it, though, so I guess it's fine. Although that is like the last thing I wanted to get rid of because we have so many deals for it, but screw it, it's fine. You wanted the jar of purple cheese, right? Eugene, new guy. There you go, man. Okay, so now we just need more of the ice cream cum Okay, you know what? Screw it. We screwed up the other one. You're getting this. If you don't like it, oh well, I'm not too worried about it. Hey, listen, I screwed up an earlier deal. Deal with it. Hey, see, there we go. It worked. Yeah, this definitely feels like I'm not sure what the actual calculation is for the RNG. It feels like it's a bit in favor of the player. Kind of like the opposite of XCOM, where you can fail a 95. I have seen high failures here, but it's pretty rare. Okay, so we just need 8 purple cheese. That's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought we were going to have a lot more deals we needed to do. That is pretty much all of it sold out, unfortunately, but not much we can do about it except make more. After these deals, we'll stop by the lab because I'm sure we need to get another batch cooking here shortly if it's not already waiting. There we go. Last deal done. Just sneak through the warehouse and we'll be a-okay. It might also be worth trying to put in another pseudo order just so we can keep our relations boosting up. And I think at this point, we probably want to do the next couple batches as baggies because I assume there's going to be a lot of smaller orders on that to start off before they start doing the big boy orders. There we go. Now we're starting to look like a real lab. See, that's that mix. So you guys are going to cook overnight. That's fine. Probably go do a little bit of mixing over at the grow house before we call the day over. First batch is finished up. We're just waiting on the second for the 20 stacks. So we'll wait a little bit on that. How much time are we actually waiting? Guess we can go do a store run real quick. Let's see. We need horse semen, mega bean, iodine. There we go. Perfect time. Let's go ahead and try out the next set. 1 stack of everything except the OG Kush because we need some of this right away. I might even need 2 batches right away. Yikes. Okay, we can actually make some of that. That's fine. And honestly, for this one, it's just going to be a 20 stack of baggies. We have so many that we need to go through. Actually, just go ahead and swap those real quick. Get all of this packaged up, and then I think we'll be good to head to bed after that. There we go. That's a respectable looking number of them. That is not too shabby. Okay, I think that'll be enough for the night. Let's head home. We might need to do one more batch of meth back at the lab, but after that, we should be good. Which means this will probably be baggies of the other product that we needed. I guess it's good that I accidentally kept these ones on me. It looks like we're also going to need to go buy some mixer for over here. 25 Addy and 40 Viagra should be okay. There we go. That's a decent little stack. I guess we'll just keep the extra jars over here for now. Should be okay. I could even be tempted to turn this one into a medium and rotate it so that we have, ooh, okay. I think I have a couple ideas and a bunch of stuff got laundered. Yeah, we can go to bed for the night. We got plenty going on. A little under 10 grand. Not too shabby. shabby. Okay, still got an hour on that, so we can probably go ahead and take care of a little bit of stuff around the apartment before we start heading out for the day. Let's see, first deal for purple cheese. Why wouldn't it be? Lab is set up for the day, so let's take out the trash and get started. Speaking of getting started, yeah, let's go double check and see how much time the laundromats have. Another order in for pink puke this time. Make sure we actually give you the right product for once. Also, life advice, the intersection is definitely the best place to check your phone. There's nowhere better, guaranteed. There we go. Yeah, get the next laundering done, and then I think tomorrow we'll actually be able to buy the barn, which will be a lot of fun. That should open up a lot of possibilities for us as far as space goes. And of course, why would your lazy ass just show up to work? Seriously, are you guys on vacation or something? Like, put up a sign. You can leave your opening hours, 6 to 6. Well, I guess we'll actually do this before I continue to rant. Yeah, 11 in the fucking Monday. What's your problem? I might actually shoot these people out of, you know, principle if I ever find them. Even more purple cheese. You're at least paying a decent price for it. And Benji is out of product. Let's get you 5 sweet mint, 5 of that, and 5 mega thunderfuck. There we go, 5, 5, and 5. That should get you plenty. Yes, Benji, I heard you the first time. I'm on my way over. There you go, have fun with it. Oh, right, money. Hey, 3,000, not bad. Oh no, it was Brad. Whoops. Yeah, I assumed that was Benji, not Brad. Not bad. We'll get you taken care of as well. I might actually just offload all the product I have because I haven't gotten any orders, which means as soon as I give it to him, I will get those orders. So we might as well trigger it, right? And of course, you want purple cheese. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, let's actually go shuffle all this over to Brad real quick since it's not that high quality product anyway. Maybe that's why they're taking a while to pick it up, because it's just kind of standard versus everything else that's top tier. Either that or it may just take a while for people to get into it. It is a little bit of a harder drug, if you can believe it or not. 2K off Brad is not bad. And is that Molly's out of product? Okay, so good timing on everybody. They actually all ran out at just the same time. That is not a problem for us. So you have all that. Have fun with it. Now we need to run over to the grow house, get something for Molly, and then we should be a-okay. You can have... I kind of want to give you some of this because we have so much of it, but I've also gotten burned on that. We'll give you 3. Don't give her too much of that. Okay, here we go. Pink puke is actually starting to sell a little bit more. That's good to see. And this should take care of Molly for a while. 3K off of you as well. That's not too shabby. We can definitely afford the barn comfortably as well. That's good to see. Okay, we'll get a batch of purple cheese going. I'm gonna go back to the lab. I think it should be ready by now. Honestly, I know it's not great for large scale operations, but I really do like this apartment lab. It is a very clean flow, and it's also got not nearly as much cramped space as the grow house has. It'd be even nicer if I get rid of all this damn stuff that I don't need anymore, but what can you do? I mean, I could literally discard, but I am not gonna do that when there is a way to make money off it in the game now. Granted, the amount is probably negligible, but it's more a matter of showing off new content and pride than anything else, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, some more miracle balls. We are going to go ahead and start building this backstock up once again. You should have a few hours. Yeah, 4 hours. Probably go ahead and mix up a bit more of this stuff before the dealing starts, and then by the time we're done, we can head back home and we'll be good. The pink puke, which is ironic because it's both literally things that are green. It does seem like we are getting more of those in individual packages, so we'll go ahead and make a batch of that, and we can probably start getting the stuff together for what we actually want to sell. Good news, we don't have enough super monkey for this. We need to get more OG Kush. Of course you want super monkey. Why wouldn't you? As soon as I make all the purple cheese in the world, you stupid bastards want super monkey. I love you. You're the best. Also, I reserve the right to be snippy with my customers because I give them damn good products, so I'm gonna bitch at them the whole time, including you, stupid bastard. Guys, leave the OG Kush alone for 5 seconds, please. I'm begging you. I will literally give you anything else at half price. Just buy my other product. We have half an hour left on this batch of OG Kush, so once that's done, we can actually make a batch of super monkey, and we should be okay after that. I think I can actually just squeeze in the big order as well. There we go. That just got finished, so we'll go ahead and throw all that in here. So we'll get that mixed up package, and then I think we have everything we need. Okay, slight problem. I think my stupid ass just did the super monkey backwards. Hold on, I need to do some quick math real quick. I am 2 behind on Super Monkey now. It's fine, we can make it work. I do need 1 of these. Well, just wait for the rest of that to dry. I can go run these deals real quick just to double check and make sure I didn't get my math even more wrong than I thought I did. There we go. Let's give you the pink puke that isn't pink. Appreciate it. Oh, hey, aren't you the guy I shot the other day and dumped in the harbor? No hard feelings, right? Yeah, you seem to be enjoying it. You're good. That is a weight off my mind. So now I feel like I can kill indiscriminately without having to worry about it. Hooray. And you get the 5 of Super Monkey because you actually know how to order like a gentleman. I appreciate you, Eugene. You're my new favorite. Okay, we have 1 over here and then 1 behind the diner. So we'll go drop this one off. We'll wrap up. We'll get the rest of the product and we'll grab it and give it to that guy on our way back home. So we were just under on Super Monkey and I had a little bit of extra pink puke. And you, congratulations. I don't know why you couldn't have bought 1 more, but there you go. Yeah, we are starting to get flooded with Granddaddy Purple. It is not selling well at all. I guess that means I can just offload it all on my dealers. So I guess it's nice that we have 1 thing for that. Did we have enough OG Kush? Only 12. Yikes. That should be enough to get us for what we need. That was the iodine for Super Monkey. Oh no, that was Mega Bean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Mega Bean. This all goes to baggies. None of it goes to jars. There we go. Okay, I got a decent little backstock now, and I think that's everything. I got everything sorted on drying racks as well. We had a stack of almost everything except OG Kush, because why would we have extra of that ever? Okay, last deal for you. And of course, since we're in the neighborhood, we might as well stop by here, make sure that all of our money laundering's going. Oh, they're both almost done, actually. Okay, well, I was going to try and be nice and clean up trash, but these guys are being dicks, so screw you. Your street stays dirty. And there's the last one done, so go ahead and get even more ready, and then we head over to the post office, and then we will be good. Of course, we probably do have 1 more batch of meth that we need to package and all that good stuff, but I think we're just about done with that. Why am I going over here? The post office is this way. There we go. And just like that, we're just over 25k. So now we can get the barn whenever we feel like. Got everything wrapped up. And how about that's where we call it a part for here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of money making in this part. This was a lot more of a money making part than I was planning for it to be. It did work out pretty well though. We can actually buy the barn whenever we feel like, which is great because that's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. We've also got the meth lab going fully underway, and I think it's going pretty well so far. We are still making it small time batches, but of course we're still learning how to make everything. Unfortunately, 1 thing that we do need to figure out is how to get the damn pawn shop owner to show up and do his job so we can offload all this junk. And next time I think we'll do a little bit more money making. I'm not going to pull the trigger on the barn right away, see if we want to buy anything else first, but chances are we will buy the barn next part. As for what we're actually going to do there, we'll have to figure it out once we open the place. I'm guessing if it's big enough it might be a split lap, low column A, low column B. We will have to buy that and find out. So hopefully y'all are looking forward to it. Until then, thanks for stopping by. See you later.